Welcome all, my dear friends. Let us enter into another significant arena of the world of patents that is known as patent drafting. So, after having a lots of discussions on the most significant sections, rules, and forms of the Patents Act 1970 and the Patents Rules 2003, respectively, let us enter into this beautiful and most important arena of the world of patents. Okay, so let us continue with patent drafting. Fine. So, patent drafting or otherwise we can say patent specification writing. Okay, and today I have taken the topic patent specification. Okay, so let us proceed with this. Now, a beautiful thought, friends. Just listen it carefully. Grasp the essence from the seed and let it drip from your fingertips. I'm again reading it, friends. Grasp the essence from the seed and let it drip from your fingertips. And that's called drafting. I hope it is clear. Fine. That means I have tried to explain you this term drafting in a literal way with showing some beautiful clips. Fine. I hope you get it. Okay. So let us proceed. Now we will have a comparison because whenever we say what is a draft, normally we go to its literal meaning. Fine. So first of all, we will go to the literal meaning of a draft. Fine. Okay. We can say that a draft is a preliminary version of a piece of writing. Fine. Or it is or we can say a draft is a written order to pay a specified sum. Fine. So this is the normal and literal meaning of draft. Now we will go towards what is a patent draft. Fine. Because this is the demand of our legal world or the world of patents. Fine. Okay. Let us see. A patent draft is a technical document presented in a legal format that has two primary functions. Fine. Number one is to establish novelty, and point number two is to establish inventive step or non-obviousness of an invention. Fine. Also, we can note it that patent drafting is the process of writing the patent description and claims. Fine. When the patent is issued, the draft is the specification part of the document. So, whenever you will try to understand the meaning of this statement that I have written in the note part, then your confusions will be clarified. Fine. So, just remember, patent drafting is the process of writing the patent description and claims. Fine. And when the patent is issued, the draft is the specification part of the document. Fine. So, the comparison has been done. Let us proceed. So, friends, after title, this is the turn for the second point or the second content of the complete specification. As you can see in the figure that is attached here, just a second, that is attached here. So point number 2 is field of invention. Okay, so let us discuss about the field of invention. Fine. Okay, so field of invention is a short general statement about the invention that shows the scope of the invention, and it indicates briefly the technology area to which the invention applies. Okay, so we can say that this gives more emphasis on the scope of invention, and it also indicates very briefly the technology area. Fine. So we can say that here the two keywords are scope of the invention, or the key phrase is the scope of the invention, and another keyword is technology area. Fine. For example, the present invention, that means it should be written in this way. Okay. Just take a look. Example. The present invention relates to the field of dot dot dot, and in particular relates to subfield dot dot dot. Okay, that means there should be a field, there should be a subfield. The field should be more general, and the general means broad. Okay, general and broad we can say, and the subfield must be narrow and more specific. Fine. So I hope it is pretty much clear now. Let us proceed. Okay, we can say that the field of invention continues. Fine. Okay. First section of the field should broadly cover the invention area, and subfield section should be narrow. Just I have told the same thing in the previous slide. Fine. That means the field should be broad and general, and the subfield should be narrow and specific. Fine. For example, the present invention relates to the field of advertisement, and in particular relates to bidding for advertisements. Okay. That means here we can say the field of advertisement is the broader area, that is more general. So this is the field. Fine. And the subfield is the bidding for advertisements, which is narrow and more specific. Fine. Next one. Okay, we can say field of invention continues. Okay. The point is the statement should preferably begin with the invention relates to dot dot dot. Fine. This sections mean this field of invention. Fine. So this section can then further describe the applicable technology area at a higher level of detail. That means it is that is in very detail, very minutely it describes. Fine. So for example, the field of invention section can be written as the invention relates to a novel biodegradable polymer additive composition useful for the preparation of biodegradable plastic products and a process for the preparation of the said composition. The invention more particularly relates to a novel biodegradable polymer composition which is useful for the preparation of a biodegradable master batch composition, which in turn is useful for the preparation of a biodegradable polymer profile useful for the manufacture of biodegradable products such as carrier bags, garbage disposal bags, hospital disposables, packaging film, and thermoformed plastics. Fine. So here in this example, we have seen the broader field, okay, the broader, more general field, and the specificity also, where at the as the finished products we are getting carry bags, garbage disposal bags, hospital disposables, etc., etc. Fine. So I hope it is pretty much clear now. Fine. So, next point of the same topic. Fine. That means field of invention continues. Okay. The point is details of the invention should be avoided in this particular section of complete specification. Okay. That means details are not required here. Okay. The next point is the field of invention should be defined in general terms and should not contain any language that may be interpreted to limit the scope of protection. Okay, that means the field of invention, it should be defined in general terms. Okay, and it should not contain any language which limits the scope of the protection. Which limits the scope of protection. Fine. Okay, let us proceed. The field of invention should be carefully chosen to balance among competing consideration. Okay. Also, the field should be sufficiently broad to encompass all contemplated embodiments of the claimed invention. Okay, that means the scope must be broader. Okay, for example, if it has been discovered that a particular ceramic is useful for filling dental cares, the field may properly be worded as dentistry. Fine. But if the inventors contemplate that the ceramic may also be used for filling voids in bone repair, including bone repair, then we can say that this includes both orthopedics and dentistry. Fine. So, still further, we can say if the ceramic itself comprises the principal nobility, the field is more properly worded as medical ceramics or merely ceramics. So, you can see here how much broader is the scope is. Fine? Okay. Next one. Some more examples like the following invention relates to process, or the invention relates to a product, or the invention relates to a novel herbal formulation, etc. This can be written. Fine. Okay. So thereafter, the advantages of the invention may be mentioned to bring out clearly the areas of application and preferable use of the invention. So here the key phrase will be areas of application and preferable use. Fine. Okay. The next point is the applicant may substantiate industrial applicability of the invention in this part. That means industrial applicability should be given more emphasis. Fine. Okay. Okay. Now the most awaited slide, that is questions for you. And today friends, only one question. I have only one question for you. The question is, are inventions from all fields? Because we are talking about the field of invention, right? So my question is, are inventions from all fields patentable? Please answer in my comment box. Okay. So please go through each and every slide of this video lecture. If you have any compliments, comments, queries, etc., please put them down in my comment box. Okay. Okay, friends. So happy learning, keep enjoying. Fine. So friends, enrich your brain cell with proper food and proper knowledge. So thank you all my dear friends for listening to me and watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Please keep questioning. Please keep learning and keep enjoying. Thank you so much. God bless you. Jai Hind.